Example 5. 50, 20 and 10-cent coins are collected from a coin machine and counted. The total value of the coins is €32. When counting, the cashier noted that twice the number of 20-cent coins added to the number of 10-cent coins equaled 3 times the number of 50-cent coins. She then noticed that 4 times the number of 50-cent coins added to the number of 10-cent coins equaled 6 times the number of 20-cent coins. Find the number of each type of coin in the machine. So we're going to let X equal the number of 50-cent coins. We're going to let Y equal the number of 20-cent coins. And we're going to let Z equal the number of 10-cent coins. So we're going to set up an equation. I'm going to call it equation A. 50x plus 20y plus 10z is equal to 3,200. So I'm getting that from the very first sentence where we're told that 50, 20 and 10-cent coins are collected from a coin machine and counted. The total value of the coins is €32. Now I've changed €32 to 3,200 cent because we're dealing in cent. So we have 50-cent coins, 20-cent coins and 10-cent coins. So I had to change the €32 to 3,200. Then I'm going to set up equation B, I'm going to call it. So we were told that the cashier noted that twice the number of 20-cent coins, and we decided that Y was going to equal the number of 20-cent coins. So we're going to have 2Y. So that means twice the number of 20-cent coins. Added, so we have a plus, to the number of 10-cent coins. And remember, the number of 10-cent coins is Z. We let Z equal the number of 10-cent coins. So we added on to Z. Equaled just gives us the equal sign. 3 times the number of 50-cent coins. So 3x. Because remember, we let X equal the number of 50-cent coins. So we get 2Y. So that's twice the number of 20-cent coins. Added, so plus, to the number of 10-cent coins, so added to Z, equaled, so equals 3x, which represents 3 times the number of 50-cent coins. So equation B is 2y plus Z equals 3x. Then I'm going to set up equation C. So we were then told that she noticed that 4 times the number of 50-cent coins, so that's going to be 4x, because remember, we let x equal the number of 50-cent coins, was added to, so we have a plus, the number of 10-cent coins, so that's Z on its own, just Z, no number stuck in front of it, equaled, so we've equals 6 times the number of 20-cent coins. And 20-cent coins are Y. We let Y equal the number of 20-cent coins. So that's why it's equal to 6Y. So we have 4x plus Z is equal to 6y. So the 4x represents 4 times the number of 50-cent coins. The plus is from the added part. The Z is the number of 10-cent coins. Then we've equals. And the 6y is 6 times the number of 20-cent coins. So now we've set up our 3 equations. We're calling them A, B, and C. Now we want to solve for X, Y, and Z. So these are just my equations from the previous slide. So I'm going to rearrange equation B so that we have all the letters on the left and any constants on the right. There actually is no constant in equation B. So the 3x comes over and becomes minus 3x. Then I'm going to rearrange equation C in the same way. So I'm going to bring everything over the left of the equal sign, any letters, and any constants will go over to the right, but there actually aren't any constants in it. So the 6y comes over and becomes minus 6y. So I have 4x minus 6y plus z is equal to 0. So I'm going to take my 3 equations now and I'm going to try solve for x, y, and z. So what I'm going to do is eliminate the z's, because that's the easiest thing to do. So if I take equation B highlighted in yellow and equation C highlighted in blue, I can see that the z's can easily be eliminated. All I have to do is multiply the second line, so the blue line, by minus 1. So the yellow part stays the same. So I have minus 3x plus 2y plus z is equal to 0. And then the blue part becomes minus 4x plus 6y minus z is equal to 0. So now the z's will cancel. And I'm left with minus 7x plus 8y is equal to 0. So I'm going to call this new equation, equation D. So now I'm going to take equation A and equation B. So equation A I have highlighted in yellow, equation B I've highlighted in blue. I'm going to multiply the second line, the blue line, by minus 10 so that I can get my y's to cancel. So the yellow line just stayed the same, 50x plus 20y plus 10z is equal to 3,200. But the blue line becomes 30x minus 20y minus 10z is equal to 0. So now my y's will cancel. And I get 80x is equal to 3,200 because my z's cancel as well. And I get x is equal to 40. So there are 40 50-cent coins. Now we need to figure out what y and z is equal to. So x is equal to 40, that's from the previous slide. And equation D that we set up is minus 7x plus 8y is equal to 0. That's from the previous slide as well. So replacing the x with a set of brackets and putting 40 into the brackets, I get minus 280 plus 8y is equal to 0. 8y is equal to 280. So y is equal to 35. So there are 35 20-cent coins. So I found x, I found y, I now need to find z. So equation A was 50x plus 20y plus 10z is equal to 3,200. So I replace the x with a set of brackets and I put 40 into the brackets because we got x to be 40. I replace y with a set of brackets and I put 35 into the brackets because we got y to be 35. That gives me 2,000 plus 700 plus 10z is equal to 3,200. So I get 10z equals 3,200 minus 2,000 minus 700. So 10z is equal to 500. So z is equal to 50. So there are 50 10-cent coins.